today. From Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. I'm down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. Very productive. 3 touchdowns. 2 of them on the ground, 1 through the air.
And it will always be a compliment to say that a guy's got a nose for the end zone, and he sure had it last week.
Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Burrow will throw. And that will be incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Niners now to get their first drive. They'll be led out by the former #3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Throwing now is Lance. And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Lance. There's Chris Olave. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Lance on 3rd down. Got an open man. It's Olave. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Play action. Now it's Lance. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 37-yard line. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 13 carries, 59 yards.
As always, priority #1 for them is to secure the win this week. But priority #2, this guy right now who is 6th in the league in rushing. They want to give him that push to get him into the top 5 and really earn the status of being one of the best ground games in the NFL, as well as him being one of the lead backs too.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. The kick by Bass is good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
From the 24, Burrow. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And they go play action now. Burrow. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, Lance. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Lance now to throw. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, a pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down. And this one is no good. He missed it. And that will keep this a 3-point game.
And this is a commentary in today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
The Burrows throw into the hands here of Hardman. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 24 yards the gain there. Another 1st down as well. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Quick hitter here. It's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. Burrow looking to pass. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group. And sometimes that loss, get us off your back, you can move forward from there.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. The Niners at 7-1 now on the year, and they coming off their very first loss of the season, suffered a week ago.
So now we can all take that chasing the 1972 Dolphins and take it and throw it right out the window, right? But let's face it, not many teams talk about that or even have interest in it. All they want to do right now is bounce back after that loss.
On first down, Lance. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Niners have regained the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now it's Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. On 3rd down, Burrow. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go. We've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a 1st or a 2nd seed come playoff time.
Lance now on 1st down. He's got it to Williams. 2nd down and 3. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From midfield, here's Lance. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
On 3rd and 1, Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. 2nd and 11 at the 41. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. This offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And incomplete on the deep ball. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense. They go right back on the offensive on this play.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2 minutes remaining in the 1st half. 10-7, our score. Throwing on 1st down is Lance. Olave holds it in. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now a play fake. Lance. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Raiders will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. On 2nd and inches, Burrow. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. From the gun on third down is Burrow. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
57, Mike, 57.
Looking to throw again on second down. Lance. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. And the Raiders call on a nickel set here for third down. Here's Lance to throw it. Over the middle, caught by Bellinger. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. A final shot before half for Lance. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. So we've hit halftime, past the halfway point of the season, and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. No return there for Harris, and the drive will begin at the 25. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They were losers a week ago to the Bears, but they lead things here as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And some room to work. And they get him down, but not before it takes it across the 40-yard line. 67 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Off of play action, here's Lance. He's airing it out for Williams. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. Fancy footwork in midfield. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Now Lance. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Young. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Throwing again on second down. Lance. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, it's Lance. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And that is no good. And that will keep this a 3-point game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looking to throw on second down. Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Try to run for it with Jacobs. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big play there for the Niners. And even 50 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Lance. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Lance. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Now Lance again. Being chased out left. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Lance looking to throw it. Buying time to his left. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Trey Lance. A 3-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage. The extra point by Bass, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 48 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. Finds Dulcich out left side. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Burrow on play action. His throw incomplete. 2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Play action. It's Burrow. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down. To the air again, Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to stop him short of the 1st down as he's tackled at about the 21. Carlson able to put this one through. And they're back within a touchdown at 17-10. So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within 1 score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance. So that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. To throw, it's Lance. He's got Bellinger. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Lance. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 25-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Play action. Now it's Lance. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And the 2nd wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. This offense so far on 3rd down, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This time they face a 3rd and 2. McCaffrey on the counter. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Lance going to throw. And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down, right around the 17. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Chris Olave with career touchdown number 60. And the 49ers sure look like they're going to be moving to 8-1 as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now this throw caught left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Burrow on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Big Vita Vea pushing his way through to wind up with a sack. Throwing on second and long. Burrow. Quick hitter here. It's complete. So it's third and long, and defensively not a real surprise there in the dime. Now Burrow. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Lance now to throw. This pass into the hands of Bellinger. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Shotgun now for Lance. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. Evades him at the 10. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Working from the gun, Lance. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's fourth down. The kick by Bass is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up second down. Now it's Burrow. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be second in a couple. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. On first down, this is McCaffrey. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. 125 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey.
Max Crosby, the one who got in there for the stop.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. McCaffrey running up the middle. He will push his way down to about the 14. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6. So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through, and they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Niners, they're setting themselves up as a major contenders. They move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Seattle Seahawks come to town.
Meanwhile, for Las Vegas,
it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll get a late bye next week, which might be coming at the right time. And they'll be back in action in Week 12. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.